What's going on, everybody? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 2. In the last episode, we went and got our B license officially. So I think that makes us official city net battlers, which is very nice. We're not going to really be using the B license for anything much soon. We'll actually probably get the A license before you even know it. But, however, I did say I was going to begin the next events of the chapter in this episode, which I will later on. However, while running around and whatnot, I came across some stuff that I did want to show on film, so I recorded them and put some commentary on them. So, here you go. 2 new enemies and an old foe revisited. So, the guy up there in the upper right corner is returning from the first game. He is a Swordy. 90 HP, does 40 damage, and can drop the longsword chip, which is very, very helpful to have. He has multiple types of attacks. He can do a wide sword, and he can do a long sword. I believe back in the first game, he was also able to do a standard sword or a fighter sword, which was able to hit 3 spaces rather than just 1 like a regular sword or 2 like a long sword. But in either case, he only has 2 main attacks here, and they both do the same damage, which is 40 HP. Another thing you're going to have to worry about as you're running around fighting him is that he does have the ability to steal your... stupid spooky. Your area as well, so he will move forward on you and try to hit you that way. Let's see now. Alright. I think I'm going to try to come down here and hit that spooky. I did not, but I can take out the Swordy. There we are. Okay. Yeah, taking a little bit of damage, but that's okay. No big deal. We got this. Alright. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Best way to deal with spookies, get a sword chip, wait for them to come in front of you, and then we will hit them like so. Alright. And that's that. What do we get? Zenny. And this enemy above the mature is a Wind Box. 60 HP. Doesn't do any damage, but it has the ability to shoot a constant gust of wind, pushing you to the back row. Upon defeating it, you will get the Wind Chip, in which you'll be able to summon your own Wind Box and push the enemies to the back row. Not that great of a chip per se, but very good to work with when you're using, or you're trying to go for a specific program advance, which I will most likely be going for a little bit later on once I get the rest of the chips. And we get the Wind Box itself. Alright, so here we are in Den Area 1. We're at the dead end of Dead End Area 1, whatever. Right after you jack in from Land's PC. If you come all the way this way and to the one little area of here and walk to the end, we actually activate a version 2 Navi. Our first version 2 Navi, Airman. Like any upgraded version of these guys, they have more health, their attacks do more damage, they're quicker, and you just generally have to be a little bit, more on your game in terms of defeating them. Thing to note from here on out, though, is in Den Area 1, after you defeat Airman version 2, which will happen right here, then Airman version 3 will pop up as a random encounter. So you have to really be, on your guard while running through Den Area 1 because of that. I mean, right now, the chips that I have, in my folder aren't really that strong. I happen to just get a very good set going through the battle here, but even still, I used most of my chips for these battles, or for this battle, I should say, and I just managed to beat him as is. If it came down to the point where he got in a few lucky hits, especially with his air shooter and his double tornadoes and everything, then I would have been toast. So, until I get better chips in my folder, I'm probably going to avoid Den Area 1 for a while, which is fine. There's plenty of different ways for me to go, that way I never actually have to set foot in Den Area 1 until I want to. But we're going to end this off right here. Go invisible just in case, and now roll. Hit him, heal me. Always a good time. And it should be 1, and we take him out with his own attack here. Version 2s, when beaten, no matter what the Buster level, will always give you their version 1 summons, and thus, Airman. Version 1. Excellent. Alright, well there you go. Very interesting time indeed. First off, if you happen to notice my Mega Man's health, he's at 300, so I did end up getting all those HP memory ups from those net dealers. And yeah, I beat Airman, and he went right into my folder. Interesting note about the Airman summons. You can actually have him hit twice if you plan it correctly. Summon him from the front column, and when he puts down his twisters, you'll do damage when he initially drops them, and then when he pushes them. So he has the ability to do up to 80 damage, which is very nice. I also managed to grab some bubblers, because it's always good to have extra elemental stuff here. And I already have some Elex, so it's nice to have some Aqua. What I'm going to do before the events of the next chapter is I'm going to come out here and do some of these jobs on the request board. We have 2 of them. The request board is pretty much side stuff that you can do. They will wield really good prizes, as you'll see, and there's a few of them that we have to do for storyline, but we don't have to worry about that till later. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start the first one and work our way up, which is just the 2 of them. Number 1, need help. Could you please find a lost girl, a relative of mine? I'm waiting at the school in AC/DC Town. Accept this job? Yes. So basically these jobs, some of these jobs are going to be like fetch quests, going back and forth to a different area. I'm just going to cut that part out in terms of me traveling to the area, because there's nothing that's important that's going to happen. If there was, I would show you, but otherwise it's literally just me traveling. So I'll meet you in AC/DC school. So when you first walk into AC/DC school, you'll notice this young lady right there. She is our client that posted the job. So what have you got to say for yourself? Lan, you're the one taking my request? What a surprise. Well, here's the problem. My cousin came to visit, see? And now she's gone off somewhere and I can't find her. I'm worried and I was hoping you could go look for her. She's a clever girl, not like me at all. Oh wow, that's not very nice to say about yourself. She might have even gone someplace on the metro line. Who knows where she will wind up if we don't find her. All you have to do is find out where she is and tell me. Thank you, Lan. I'm counting on you. So that's the entire job. We have to find her cousin, as she said, and report back to where she is. The clue was somewhere on the metro line, so there's only one stop we know of on the metro line at this moment in the game, so gotta be there. Back to Marine Harbor. Fresh off the metro line in Marine Harbor, we're going to head up this way, past Rabita, right past her cameraman that way, and we're going to see this little girl standing over here by herself. I wonder if Sis is looking for me. It's weird that she says Sis, as in sister, but the girl in the school said cousin. Maybe it's just a pet name or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Sis is such a worrywart. That's a bit of a tongue twister. She knows I can take care of myself. Tell her I'll be back after I look about a little more. And that's it. Now we gotta go back and tell the girl where she is and what we found out. Let's go. Alright, you. Guess where your sis cousin is. What? Marine Harbor? So she rode the line all by herself. I'm glad you found her, Lan. Here's your reward. And we got a regular up 1, so our megabytes increased by 1 once again. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to go into my folder. Now that we have 8, I'm going to preset roll. Always good to have a chip ready to go right in the beginning that can not only heal us, but do some good damage right off the hop as well. So that's good. That's it. We are done with that job. Back to the message boards. Alright, every time you complete a job, you'll be able to go in here and actually see a word of thanks from your employer, which is pretty much thank you, good job, yada yada yada. They don't give you anything, but if you want to read them and feel good about your accomplishment, why not? Number 2, at the cafe. I'm waiting in the cafe with an ocean view. I'll explain the job to you in person. There's some danger involved, so your Navi must be strong. Accept this job? Why, of course we will. This job won't have really any cutting at all. Actually, there shouldn't be any, because it's all fairly easy to get to, rather than jumping from one complete area to the next. Guy standing here right next to the metro line. I wrote the request. You'll take the job, right? I knew at a glance that you were no ordinary kid. I want a certain Navi deleted. So what are we, assassins now? It'll be hiding in the Net's Den City. It's spreading viruses to programs everywhere. Let me know when you finish the job. It's nasty, so you'll know when you'll see it. Good luck. Alright, that's good then. We get to be, ninjas, and then go and assassinate an evil Navi. Easiest way to get there is this computer right here. You actually have the ability to jack into, and by doing so, will bring you right into the square. Nice and convenient that way. A pretty good shortcut for certain areas, because you'll be able to use this teleporter here, and then get to other areas in the net fairly quickly without worrying too much about viruses. we want to head down this way into this lower teleporter. And immediately here in Den Area 2, we're going to see this Heal Navi, the evil Navi, the dark purple nasty guy. So, I have to kill you now. What's this? Want to tangle with me? You want to get deleted by my virus attack, huh? You want to take me on? You're toast. Take this! And what does he send at us? He sends at us viruses. Some new viruses we haven't seen yet. First off, the green guys. Those are fishies. 80 HP. They do 50 damage with their charge attack, and they will actually drop the dash attack chip, which is exactly like their attack, where we will charge straight forward and hit things. Guy in the back there is a Met Fire. 100 HP, 30 damage with each of his attacks. He is Heat Elemental, so any type of Aqua-based attack would do double damage to him. And he will give us the Meteor 9 chip, which is summoning 9 random meteors down to the area and doing damage that way. I'm going to show off Airman right now, because I can kill that fishy in the front row with ease. Run to the front and summon him. Now watch, ready? 1, 2. Very nice that way, that Airman can actually do double damage to somebody if you hit them in the right spot. And here he goes, summoning his meteors. You can see what they are by the flashing yellow lights, and I was paying more attention to that than watching for the fishy. Roll, I really do hope you go after the Met Fire there, because that would just make things a lot easier. Oh my god, that meteor's gonna hit me. Oh boy. It's not gonna disappear when he's dead, so better run away. Whoa! Okay, good. And fire off the shockwave. And we're done. This will actually wield you a prize, so if you're good enough, and we got the Dash Attack J chip. Very nice. So now that he's defeated, all we gotta do is jack out and go back and talk to the guy. Very easy, no cutting required. Alright, we did it. Yes, we did. Okay. I'm an official, but we can't let the bad guys see our faces. So I recruited you, a CityNet battler, and you did it. Here's your reward, take it. And we get an HP memory up, so we're doing good. Oh, did you see that? He said, better than Chad? Darn right we're better than Chad. Him and his random appearances in this game. In any case, that's pretty much all we're going to do now in terms of the side stuff. I'm going to head home, I'm going to go to bed, and we're going to start the events of the next chapter. So, it's camping time, everybody. I'll see you there. Then, when Lan and Mega Man went to sleep, it's Proto Man. Huh? This writing. What's wrong? Proto Man. Look, Chad. Writing like this. Display it on the PET. Okay. People of Lectopia, tomorrow you will see Gospel's might. Many victims. Be warned. A crime notice. Punks. Writing trash. Proto Man. Use our official authorization to erase that. Probably false info, but some might take it seriously. Gospel. Could it be connected with that secret file? Nah. I'm thinking too much. Man, what? Hey, Lan! Lan! Huh? Come on, Lan! Wake up! Camp time! We'll be late! Mega Man. Morning? Camp? Words? Together? Yeah! Camp! Morning, Mega Man. We're late meeting everybody. Hurry, hurry! Really? Let's move. Oh, and we got mail as well. There's not enough time to read it. Actually, yeah, there is. And it's just pretty much Dex scolding us for being late. Because, you know, we're the one that put this whole thing together, but we're the last to arrive. How wonderful is that? So if we rush down here, we'll see our friends are all standing around waiting for us by the bus stop. The one and only time we actually used the bus stop. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Lan, you're late. The campsite is in Okaden Valley, so we're going by bus. You have to talk to everybody to move this forward, so that's what we're doing first. The problem with camping is all the dirt. But I will admit it is fun, even if it's somewhat unrefined. Alright, whatever. You're finally here, Lan! Man, we've been waiting forever. Oh well, at least you're here now. Now what time is it? Right, it's camp time! Woohoo, yeah! Hey, the bus is here, guys. And here it comes. Into the bus we go. I wonder if we're still a little, alright, it's camp time. A little, scarred from Mega Man Battle Network 1 and the incident with the bus there, which was very, very crazy. Anywho, here we are. This is it, Okuden Valley. Let's find that campground. Okay. And they all fuse into land like some crazy type of Final Fantasy game. Chud, and they can even talk from land too. Ah, it's Chud! He's finally here! Chud? I thought you weren't coming. Well, if you wanted to come, why didn't you just say so? I'm not here because I wanted to be here with you, okay? There you go again. Do you not like having fun? Lan, he's come all the way here. So now he's come all the way here now, so be nice. And Chud, let's all try to get along, okay? Yeah, if you say so, fine. See? Chud's nice when he's talking to Mail, okay, Lan? Whatever. Yo, guys! You're forgetting, I'm camp leader around here, which is why we're walking around his land and not you, Dex. Okay, no more fussing, and let's get going! Ooh, I don't know why that sound was made, but whatever. Apparently Chud is part of our party now, even though it's just land. Before I walk into Okuden Valley and actually show you around, I want to bring you over here and check this out. There's an interesting stand here. And she sells natural boxed lunches. If you've played the first Battle Network game, this is where Sal was. Well, not here. It was this stand. I guess she's expanded her business since then. Sal was the operator of Woodman from Network 1. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. Very interesting fight. Woodman is a very interesting character. But in either case, here we are, Okuden Valley. There's a lot of like little things that we have to do before we can actually get camping. Hey, you look interesting. What do you got to say for yourself? You guys camping? The rule around here is pack out your trash. Remember it. Alright. You can go around, you can talk to people. They kind of have random things to say, nothing too interesting. But even if you try to move forward, what? Invisible wall and a bee swarm is coming at you. Oh god. You can't shake them. What do we do? This is the only way back to the campsite. Lan, as leader, I order you to do something about this mess. So we gotta get rid of the bees. To do that, we have to find various items scattered around this particular map area. Unless you actually ran around hitting the A button like frantic, it may take you a while to actually find these. So first thing first, we're gonna see a lighter stuck between two rocks. We're gonna take that. So we have a lighter. We're gonna go to this pile of rocks over here. And we're gonna grab a stick. And if you still don't know what to do, because you can use these out of sequence and constantly be told you're wrong, the tree next to this guy over here has a piece of newspaper on the branch. Do we take that? Yes, we do. Now then, back to the bees. Yo, Lan, let's use that stuff we picked up on these bees. Which one should we use? So you can kind of use them as you find them. So if you find the lighter first, you can try that, lighter stick. But of course you want all three items together to form a handy dandy little torch. Which, that paper lights up and stays on fire for quite a while. And shoo bees shoo, go away. I hate bees, personally. It worked. See? It pays to listen to the camp leader. Let's go. Yeah, I really hate bees. Not my favorite animal. I'm not allergic to them or anything. I just have been stung by bees, yellow jackets, all kinds of stuff. They're no fun. Before we move on, we have a statue here, a guardian statue with a calm face. You can see a hole where you might be able to jack in. Well, you know what? You can jack in. Let's go! Jack in, Mega Man, execute! And inside the guardian statue we are. If we head up... oh, yep, here it is. I was a little confused, but now I know. We get another HP memory up, so it's always good to run around and attempt to try to go for as much HP as possible. That was a Materna B-Tank, so that's pretty much what you're going to be seeing around this particular area, and that's about it. Let's check out. Running forward past this very nice waterfall right here, we come across... What? Oh boy. This is bad. I'm going home. Actually, I wet my pants. Oh, God, yay. Why do you must make things awkward? Lan, what should we do? Guys, get with it. Okay, let's get out of here. Run away. So if you try to get close to the bear, you're just going to get growled at multiple times. And then you hear Mail say, wait a second. The bear is roaring just like it did before. Something is going on, but I can't tell what from here. So we have to figure out what's going on. If you ran around and talked to people, you would find out that somebody around here is actually missing a piece of equipment. I believe it's this guy who... Oh no, it's the kid down there who says that his dad is missing a piece of equipment. Where could that equipment be? Why, behind the waterfall, of course. You think there's something shiny. Ooh, shiny. Let's pick it up. And we got binocs, which is a lazy way of writing binoculars. So, to the bear. Hey, Lan. Look at the bear again with the binocs. You picked up. Okay. What the? What now? Let me have a peek. It's a fake! Stop your roaring. But it's as fierce as they come. Doesn't appear to move, but could be programmed to attack. Somebody needs to jack in and put a stop to the bear. I wonder who that will be. Too scared, huh? Fine, I'll go. So, being the brave people we are, we're gonna go right up to the face of the beast and jack into it. Alright, inside the appropriately named bear, instead of bear comp, we're gonna run around and find some blue mystery data. I don't quite remember where it is. So, pardon me running around a little bit till I find it. Also, I was running into Mater 2s there, so if you want to start gathering some sonic waves, now would be a good time to do it. Oh, here we are. This is what I wanted. Again, a regular up 1, so we're going to start building up our megabytes again for the next thing that we'd want to preset. Anywho, over here to the Mr. Prog. This bear was made as a mascot for the park. He used to be very cute. The kids just loved him. Other programs were jealous. We were proud of our job. But one day, everything changed. That's right, our bear got a virus. Since then, he turned violent. He's even hurt people. It's heartbreaking to think about it. We were brought and deserted here deep in the mountains. And the bear still has a virus. And here they are, the viruses that invaded the bear. Spikies! 90 HP, they do 20 damage, and can give you the heat shot chip. Which is pretty much, think a shotgun or bubbler will hit the space and space behind it, but in this case it is heat elemental. And of course these guys as well are heat elemental. I still haven't gotten my bubbler, so I can't really show that off. So why don't we just grab what we got and run around and start firing at these guys. They're going to work kind of like the bunnies would work. They're going to bounce around a few times, and then when they stop, they fire off. So using that well-placed guard, we were able to take out most of them, and Roll here will be able to take out the last guy. Boom. Done. Alright, what do we get? Because again, we were graded, and we got Zenny. I would like to have gotten a heat shot, but that's okay. Yes! Not yet! Whew. It finally shut up. Hey, let's put it by the roadside so others won't be scared. Good idea. Alright, so that's where he's going to chill out. If you wanted to jack into that and start getting some more sonic waves from the Maters, you can. Otherwise that, moving right along. Finally made it! Yeah! Alright, everyone. Camp means BBQ time. Begin preparations. Dismissed! And now that General Dex has let us go, we were able to explore the actual campground to our, hopes and dreams and extents and yada 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 yada. Only really interesting part is you have Rabita over here. She says funny things. My report for today is coming from soccer camp. What? What do you mean they're not playing soccer here? And if you didn't fight her before, you can challenge her again. Of course I did already, so we have to wait for a few chapters for her to upgrade Toad, Frog, Man. Also up here is her van, so if you wanted to jack back into the net and run around, you can. So, you're kind of free to do what you want. There are things that we have to collect around here. But I'm going to wait to do that in the next episode, because we ran around and just kind of did some minor things at the moment. Yeah, so in the next episode, we're going to run around, we're going to help everybody get all prepared for camp, and the true events are going to start. I know I've been saying that for the past few episodes, but don't worry, they're coming. It's just a problem in this game that, there's long interludes between various, scenes that are supposed to happen and whatnot. So, but in either case, As always, rate, comment, subscribe as I ask you to do in almost every YouTube episode and video and thing you've ever seen on YouTube. I thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, and in that point, we will go around and camp and have fun, just like kids should do. So, have a good one, everybody, and until next time, later.